The response to Endgame has been awesome, and starting tomorrow, it will be available for everyone. As you can see from our posts, there are a bunch of extras that we're giving out for all of you that naturally unlocked Endgame. On weapon balance,
let's talk about SMGs. So first up, we're gonna be targeting kind of a buff across the board for all SMGs, and then looking at specific attachments that target recoil and range. Some rifles and sniper rifles, but the overall goal with those weapons in Black Ops 7 is that they are a bit more present without being too dominant. Shotguns can tune pellet damage and base shotgun damage. We're closely monitoring shotguns, but want to make sure that they're not becoming too dominant and overpowered.
So I know aim assist is a big topic, and I know you have updates there as well.
Been closely monitoring that conversation and slightly increasing aim assist strength over range ahead of Season 1. So with spawns, we are always closely monitoring our spawn system and spawn logic across the board, looking very closely at our hardpoint, free-for-all, and team deathmatch spawns specifically.
So I know there's also a bunch of changes coming to equipment, score streaks.
We've heard the feedback on the drone pod field upgrade. It may come down to reducing the number of drones or their flight speed, taking a close look at that one. And we are looking at specific damage tuning for hardcore mode, coming in for the point turret, needle drone, Molotov, and cluster grenade, increasing the visible range for the default minimap in multiplayer.
Let's start with a boss fight for Ashes of the Damned. So this was designed to be very challenging, so we're going to be making a couple of changes to make it slightly easier. The thing we're going to do is make sure that the barnacles are respawning throughout the fight and healing Tessie for more of its health, so you can spend more time skillfully driving and less time outside of Tessie repairing. The missile barrage attack that Bytharian does, we're slowing down the speed slightly, have more room of error to move out of the range of the missiles. Spin attack, be less aggressive, so if you do get hit by the spin attack, more time to recover before Bytharian comes after you again while spinning. For solo, we're just going to make it easier overall. We're going to not be spawning Xursas, and we're going to reduce the damage you take while you're driving in Tessie. We fixed the equivalent exchange augment for quick revive, so now if you kill a zombie while downed, you'll get back up to 3 times. So there's lots to talk about with curse mode. We kept seeing that players would continue to play and nothing would change, and so we thought it'd be a really cool idea if we introduced this additional element that's out there to discover, this tablet that you find, and that's how you unlock curse mode. And that's currently how it works. There could be a very painful moment where you did go and do all this work to complete the main quest and beat the boss, and you quit out and you don't get credit. So what we're doing in the next update is just removing the requirement of interacting with the tablet. So as soon as you beat the main quest, and that's in standard, in cursed, and even in directed when that comes out, you'll then unlock the ability to find the relics within that level in cursed. Once you have found a relic and unlocked it, you now have it forever, and it can be used in curse mode on any map in the game. Every season, we're going to be releasing new relics in those maps to find, but you're going to be able to use any of them to choose how you make the mode more difficult.